You are about to step inside facilities built to erase escape, control danger, and hold the most violent people on the planet. These prisons show how far a state can go to keep society safe. You are watching HEH TV. You get clear stories, direct facts, and events that shape your world. The world's most secure prisons operate with one purpose. They remove risk. They remove movement. They remove loopholes. Every wall, door, and checkpoint exists to limit human behavior. You see this design in places like a DX Florence in the United States. Inmates live inside small concrete cells. The doors are heavy steel. The windows are narrow. The food slot is the main point of contact with guards. You see long-term isolation used to prevent coordination among violent groups. You see strict routines that stop inmates from planning anything. These prisons use cameras in every hallway. They use motion sensors. They use locked gates between each step of movement. A single escort team can guide one inmate through a controlled path. The system avoids any surprise. It avoids any chance of contact that could turn violent. Other nations use similar methods. Belmarsh in the United Kingdom holds high-risk prisoners. It uses layered checkpoints. It uses small exercise yards. It uses detailed monitoring of communication. You see specialists review every call. You see officers trained to watch for coded language. The goal is to prevent outside influence. It protects courts, witnesses, and the public. Russia's Black Dolphin prison controls its population with physical routines. Inmates must walk with heads down. Their hands stay behind their backs. Each cell holds steel beds that fold into the wall during the day. The prison forces structure. It removes idle time. The guards check cells often. They track inmate behavior to identify any shift in mood or planning. Some countries rely on isolation technology. Japan's most secure units keep inmates under near constant observation. The system uses limited movement, quiet corridors, and slow controlled routines. You see a culture of discipline that shapes every rule. You see staff trained to recognize tension early. High security prisons also manage threats from organized crime. Groups like cartels or extremist networks try to send messages from inside. Prisons counter this with scanning systems. They block illegal phones. They monitor mail. They review visitor lists. Each method cuts off the channels that criminal groups used in the past. Technology keeps advancing. Many prisons use biometric access points. They track guard movement. They track door openings. They track every interaction. This data builds a complete picture of activity inside the facility. It supports investigations. It prevents corruption. It makes any breach easier to trace. Security also includes the layout. Prisons place towers at key angles. They use lighting that blocks shadows. They use walls that absorb impact. They use hidden barriers that slow escape attempts. Even the outside environment adds protection. Remote locations reduce complications. Mountain regions or deserts make escape nearly impossible. These prisons hold people who led violent groups. They hold terrorists. They hold traitors. They hold organized criminals. The purpose is not punishment alone. The purpose is containment. A secure prison stops these individuals from influencing the outside world. It stops networks from rebuilding. It protects courts, governments, and civilians. You see the cost of this control. Inmates spend long periods in isolation. Many lose contact with normal life. Critics argue that extreme isolation harms mental health. Supporters argue that danger inside these populations leaves no room for softer measures. The debate continues, but the design remains unchanged. Security stays the priority. These facilities teach you how far a society will go to manage threat. They show how architecture, technology, and routine can limit human action. They show how states respond when danger reaches a level that demands total control. When you study these prisons, you understand how power operates when safety is on the line.